Hello, my name's Artemis and today I'm going to show you how to be a desperate fur. Now, this can be quite a broad spectrum that covers a lot of people, so I think it's easiest to break it down into three main types. You have the acceptance furs, the attention whores, and the fanboys. I think we'll go through these one at a time, just to be clear on exactly which one you'd rather be. First we have the acceptance furs. These are the ones that never quite grew out of that whole mentality of the furry community as one big happy family. Spoiler alert, if it is a family, half of us are getting arrested for incest. Now you might be one of these if you find yourself constantly putting yourself out for other people and desperately trying to get their acceptance and approval. You find yourself carrying a lot of shit for fursuiters as you go into meets? That's you. Do you have a nice camera or a decent phone and no fursuit? You probably end up taking pictures the entire meet, having to walk around as if you're someone's social media bitch and help them on their crusade for their own personal photo shoot. I mean, this is a good chance this is the only way you feel like you can fit into this community. After all, that whole you don't need a fursuit to be a furry is clearly bullshit, right? Remember, the easiest way to keep yourself in that group is to put yourself out for absolutely everybody. Nothing is too much trouble. Are you a gifted artist? Guess it's time to start spinning out some free fan art for everybody. Just spent over £2,000 on a brand new camera? Well, that's now going to be the photo shoot equipment for every fursuiter you see. Got all of university making a filmmaking course? I think it's time to film some mersuiting. And remember, if you ever think this isn't fair, I want to do more than this, you're likely just going to get chucked out of the group. Next we have the attention whores. These are ones who are obsessed with the views, the likes, the retweets, the subs, the followers. Basically anybody who will do anything to increase those arbitrary numbers. Now if you are that obsessed with all those numbers, you must retweet the absolute f*** out of everything you see, no matter what it is or how debased it is. Anything that spreads your username and gets more followers is great. As long as people are double tapping that image, you're doing things right. Got a cute suit? Fursuit pictures fucking everywhere. Anything you can think of. Make them as bullshit and cutesy as you can as well. Any old shit will do, really. I mean, look at this one. Look. Silly doggo, that's not how you cook your breakfast. It's pedigree chum. Oh, I mean, look at this shit. It's just, silly doggo, your paws won't fit in those boots, will they? What are you like? Oh, look at this. Poor doggo's feeling alone. Like and retweet, or he'll fucking kill himself. Also, don't be afraid to completely sell your soul. Remember, the best way to popularity is to play to everyone's perverted kinks. Now, one of the easiest ones is to give one of those, like, harnesses that go on. Because that looks slightly kinky, I guess. And remember, there is absolutely nothing wrong with spending over £300 on a pair of indoor plushie paws just so that you can do that hashtag Footpaw Friday. It's totally worth it. That sort of wank material is sure to bring in all the numbers. And if that doesn't work, there's always Macro Monday, or Euphonize Me Daddy any day of the fucking week. If you're not quite sure you want to sell out and basically make, well, wank material for everybody else in the furry community, then perhaps you could become one of those stupid little furry gurus. Find that little tiny Buddha page on Twitter. We all know the one. There's always some douchebag that retweets everything it fucking says. And basically just apply those quotes to any fursuit picture you had that looks vaguely inspirational. Mountain range, forest, you know, we've gone over this enough times. Just any quote that fits. Try to make it as managerial and douchebaggy as possible as well. Sort of shit like, you can be who you really want to be. You are your own person. Or, teamwork makes the dream work. Yes, we all fucking love that one. Or fuck it, just be honest. It might be lonely here at the top, but it's worth it being able to look down at all the scum below. Ah yes, and now we come on to the fanboys. Yes, that lowest class of the absolute low. It's a sort of basic fur that was just totally committed to whatever suitor they've latched onto. So how do you want to become one of these? Well, it takes a serious obsession with a certain suitor. So, what kind of suitor could someone get obsessed with? Someone beautiful, well-made, and just gorgeous. Well, since you say so. Now, this basic fanboyness basically has to start on Twitter or anything where you can just PM somebody. Start off just asking about their day and as if you're a normal functioning member of society. Keep plugging them for more and more information. Get as personal as you can. Oh, and remember, just keep dropping compliments about their fursuit and their character every single time you speak to them. It should go something like, "Hi, how's your day going? I fucking love your fursuit." "Thanks, yeah, not bad." "Nice, yes, thank you." "Ah, good, yeah, it seems to be quite sunny here. Love your fursuit, by the way." "Great, yeah, okay. Yeah, hopefully the weather's nice for you as well. That's a fucking gorgeous fursuit, dude." And then, just as you start to learn the intimate details of their life, it's time to drop some of your own personal problems into the mix. And if they don't take them 100% seriously and act as your personal little counsellor, then clearly you need to get offended and blow up in their shit. And remember, head back to your dramatic fur lessons, make that shit public. So what happens if you see them as a meet? Well, clearly you're the most important person in the world. So you need to run the fuck over, interrupt the entire process, hug the absolute shit out of them, like they should be breathing after this, okay? Push all the other fuckers out of the way and take him for everything you want. After all, they are your friend, and nobody else understands him the same way you do. So how else could you be the fanboy cringy type? Well, draw some fan art that looks like you decided to use your fucking feet instead of your fucking hands, and flood his timeline with them. Like, every single time you draw something that looks, you draw something, at least, post it, tag him, and keep begging for compliments. And if anybody else comes up with a commission, or more fan art, or anything of his image, pick holes in it. Any tiny little flaw that isn't quite right with the design, something that's just a little bit off, pick the fucking shit out of it. And if they make something that's perfect, then just make something up. I mean, it's not as if anyone's going to take you seriously anyway, is it? Now, you may be wondering how you know whether you succeeded in your task of becoming a fanboy. Well, if you ever hear the words, harassment, or restraining order, then you know you're on the right track at least. And there we go, that just about covers the 3 basic levels of desperation. It might take a little bit of time for you to think exactly which road you want to go down, or, perhaps you could combine the 3 of them and turn it into something new. But what that even look like? I mean, an attention whore who fanboys over other fursuits and is desperate to be accepted by the community. Guess it'd be just some basic fucking popular then, really, wouldn't it?